What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. First off, let me know if you can hear me. I don't have my normal sound stuff set up, so it's a little echoey in here. It's a big room, different microphone. I don't have my normal stuff, but we're still going to hang out tonight, so hope you guys are all doing well. See all of you guys in here saying hello, giving Nightbot warnings. My kids are sitting here looking at me laughing because they've never seen me on this side of streaming. They're not usually in the room with me, so. But let me know if you can hear me, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I want to make sure that this is coming through okay. Or let me know if it's too loud or not quiet enough or whatever. Very clear. All right, cool. Yeah, I brought with me that microphone that I reviewed a while back. I really like this microphone. It's small, easy to travel with. It works well. So, all right, let's see. Rachel, I did bring the Crocs. The Crocs did come with me. Absolutely. Those things don't go too far. They're usually. I did not wear them at the airport. I may wear them on the airport back home, but I didn't wear them to the airport. So hope you're doing well. Great to see you. What's up, Jason? Tyson, good to see you. Who else we got? Sorry for no music or nothing. We're probably going to go for about an hour or so tonight. We'll just hang out and chat what you guys want to chat about. If you have content creation stuff you want to talk about, we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. What's up, Gary? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Did you get Erin on a plane yet? I know she wants to be here. Let's see. Yeah, Mel is, so we actually just ate, and we're all stuffed, and yeah, we're stuffed. We've been eating way too much this week, and my daughter's sitting over here snacking on her dinner that she didn't finish at the restaurant, so she's apparently not full yet like we are. Hey, what's up, Corey? Good to see you, man. Great, I'm glad it's clear, glad it's clear. Hey, Mr. Weatherby, how are you, sir? Hope you're doing well. Great to see you in here. Shay, great to see you. What's up, Brandon? Dang, coach, couldn't put me in your luggage along in your trip. Man, we're going to talk about the airport in just a second. If I could have put you in my luggage, I would have, but we had enough issues even just the first trying to get away from the airport. 24 hours before the flight started, we had issues. So, but once we got on the plane and once we got here, everything's been perfect ever since. So, yeah, Shay, let us know how you're doing. I hope you're doing okay. You seem to be doing okay, but did you get a new chair, and is your head healing up okay? Yes, live on vacation straight from St. Croix Virgin Islands. There is so much cool stuff here. Things are so much different here. Things are laid back. The people are cool. It's just a different world over here. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you've ever been over here. This is our first time actually being here, and there's been some things for us that have been a what do you call it? Culture shock, I guess. It's still part of the U.S., so everything is the same as far as money. Now, traveling, everything is like in kilometers and everything's in a different measurement, but GPS converts just fine, so we're good there. We drive on the left side of the road, which has been some getting used to. There's a lot of potholes. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now because we do this all the time at home. We complain about potholes at home. If you have potholes where you live and you complain about them, just go ahead and stop. Because the potholes here are crazy, and they're more like craters. Like the kids, every time we drive over them, the kids are like, "Ow, my butt," whatever. So, yeah, they're sitting over the chair resting now. What's up, Jay Cruz? I have not seen snakes yet, but I've heard there are some big snakes out in the rainforest. We haven't seen those yet. Good to see you, man. Yes, we have had a lot of what she just typed out right there. It's really good. I didn't realize how much I liked it. All right, no new chair yet. Staples come out on Wednesday. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're healing up. Glad you're healing up. All right, so never been. E-Rock has been there back in 2005. Very nice. Man, it's great down here. We kind of had the conversation already, like it'd be cool to live here, but it'd be a lot of change also. Maybe. I haven't heard that yet, but maybe. If that's the case, maybe I don't want to move here. I don't like snakes. So yeah, we're here. We got here Saturday night. What time did we get here Saturday night? About 3, 4 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, I think by the time we got here to where we're staying, it was about 5 o'clock. The morning, yeah. So I was talking to somebody about this because I've been having conversations with some of the locals about some of this stuff. I'm kind of curious, how is the signal coming through? I mean, the picture is not what you normally have because I just have lighting I brought with me, but the internet I've got a cable running from the router over here so that at least it's not Wi-Fi, but AT&T is who we have for cell service. It's not bad. I guess it's the best one on the island. Wi-Fi seems to be okay where we are, and now I'm running a cable, so I think everything is looking okay, but let me know. Yeah, Amazon does not ship here as fast. There was a guy telling us that he ordered, so he has a, what did he say he did? He did water skiing. He has a water skiing business. He teaches people how to water ski, and he has to order stuff for his business or his home or whatever, and he said that it could get here in 3 days or it could get here in 3 months. You never know when something's actually going to get here, so. Called you, it wasn't quite 4 a.m., was it? It wasn't 4 a.m., I don't think. We were having dinner. I think it was more like maybe 9 or 10. But yeah, we were having a good time. So, the potholes are crazy. They are. Awesome. I'm glad everything's looking and sounding good. That's great. What's up, Scott? Good to see you. Yeah, we've seen so much cool stuff. So let's talk about the airport first of all. So we had issues with the airline, and I guess we've heard that airlines over the last week have had issues just in general because of some weather that went up the East Coast. But we had 2 flights canceled in 24 hours. We stood on the morning that we were supposed to fly. We stood at the customer service counter, and not gonna lie, I may have argued a little bit with the lady at the counter, but there was about 4 or 5 people there that were rude to everybody, and it was 3 a.m, and we needed to get on a plane, and anyway, it got worked out. I wasn't mean to her, but I also was not happy, if that makes sense. We had to get out, right? So anyway, she finally got it worked out. We got on the plane, and yeah, that was good. I don't know if we'll ever fly American Airlines again, but it is what it is, right? We got here. Now, Saturday, if they decide that they need to cancel our flight Saturday, I think we'll probably be okay with that. We'll hang around for a little while. Hey, what's up, Nicholas Z? Good to see you. So yeah, there are animals everywhere. We've seen, there's people that ride horses around so there's a couple, basically we're kind of in the mountains, so there's different trails to get up here. They call one of them the Beast. There's another one that's just as bad, but I don't know if they have a name for that one. And, yeah, we called it Beast number 2. But yeah, the roads, just to get to where we are, it's there's a lot of hills and curves. Traffic laws around here are a little more lenient, like there's speed limit signs sometimes. Only in places where they definitely want you to slow down, but for the most part, there's no speed limit signs. There's very few guardrails, so for these curvy, up on the side, you just have to stay on the road. You're driving on the left side of the road, so you're getting used to that. Just stay on the road is all you have to do. If you do drive off the road, you're going straight into the ocean where we are, so it's interesting. The kids are having a great time. But yeah, there's animals everywhere. The people are just laid back here. Everybody's really nice. It's just a different world over here. So Nicholas Z, great to see you. See, you're still sporting a hoodie. No, we're inside. I wanted to set this up outside somewhere, but it's kind of, it's loud with, why is Excel trying to open? Hold on a second. It's kind of loud with, the ocean and other people. We're kind of in a complex with some other people, so let me shut a few things here. Hopefully this doesn't kill anything. It shouldn't. So it was kind of loud, but no, it's not hot in here. We've got the air going pretty good. The weather over here, every single day it doesn't change. During the day it's like 83, 84. At nighttime it's 74, 75 degrees. It's every day and night is like that. It doesn't change. The weather is perfect. Yeah, Ryan, we are, man. Appreciate it. And we got the stream set up. I brought everything with me. We kind of packed gear in a couple of different suitcases because we did have to cancel Friday, and we're not going to be streaming this Friday either, and that's only because of the airline schedule and having to be packed. But was not going to cancel Monday, so I'm glad you guys are here. Yeah, you'd be okay with that too, with having to, if they canceled that flight? Yeah, me too. So Nicholas Z, we are in St. Croix, the Virgin Islands, so it's the South Island. It's the smallest island. You can drive around the entire island in about 20, 30 minutes, I think. They say. Now, it takes me a little bit longer because I'm still getting used to the way things work around here. But people are, even on the road, people are nice, right? So when you're trying to find your way around, if you're trying to pull out of somewhere, people will stop and let you pull out of parking lots. People will stop and let you turn if you have to turn. Honking around here is different. Like people, if you tap your horn twice, that means thank you or you're welcome. And so that's the only time people honk their horns. Everybody's really nice. It's cool. We met a couple of guys on the beach yesterday we were chatting with. One guy that's from Michigan. He's lived here for 14 years. Down the road, there's a lady that owns the restaurant that we've eaten at like 3 times now. It's called Off the Wall. She's from Wisconsin, from Fond du Lac, and she moved here I think 30 years ago. And so we've got to know them. Everybody's cool. What's up, Jason? Good to see you. Damien, what's up, man? Gary, not okay with that. Need to get back to work. Hey, I'm still working. I'm getting ready to take some pictures down here with the you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, oh, it's the biggest. I thought this was the smallest one. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. What? Yeah, your mom just said this is the biggest island. I thought it was the smallest. Have y'all experienced different foods? Not really. We've eaten. I mean, where we're staying is really the vacation spot. We actually ventured into town today, and we were going to try to find some different, just some more local cuisine, but we haven't done that yet. We tried to find some places today, so we've kind of been sticking close to where we are for now, but we're going to try to do that definitely before we leave. Prices here they're crazy. We went to the grocery store yesterday, and we bought a case of water, like a couple of bags of chips, some apples, some grapes, like some beef jerky, a couple of bottles of Coke, some cereal, milk, not too much, but it was like $100. So food is a little more expensive. Used to live by Fond du Lac. Oh, and gas. I'm trying to figure out gas. We have to put gas in the rental car before we take it back. And all week long, I've been looking at the signs. It's like $4.75, $4.50, something like that. And all along, I've been thinking, well, that's not too bad because we're at $3.99. Heck, out in California, it's like $7, $8. But I think that's liters. I haven't actually looked at the sign. I think that's $4.75 a liter. So if my math just off the top of my head, that's going to be like $12 a gallon, something like that. So, let's see. How's the beard situation? Are you strange to them? No. So a lot of the locals, they have beards. There's a lot of people that live here that moved here from the mainland, like, some recently, some years ago. There's beards around here. So I don't think I'm strange. Maybe I am. But no, there's definitely beards around here. Where's LJ and MJ? You want to come over and say hi to Gary? She said no. She didn't want to come say hi. So LJ's sitting right in front of me. MJ is over here watching probably YouTube. He's probably watching either somebody playing Fortnite or Madden. I'm not sure. And then Matt's over here also. Looks like he may be going to sleep. I don't know. Okay, so driving north to south of the island takes about 20 minutes. East to west is over an hour. The bakery stuff. I've only tried 2 little bites of something so far. The bakery stuff is good. Now that is a little hole in the wall bakery we found. Well, Mel found somewhere down in Christiansted. Really good place. Wish I could bring myself to fly in a huge plane. It's not bad. Have you been on a plane before? Well, LJ said it was bad, but it wasn't. She wasn't feeling well. She had some stomach stuff going on, so yeah, she didn't like the landing, the takeoff. I guess she didn't like the whole thing, but she's okay. St. Thomas and St. John are both smaller than St. Croix. I thought St. Croix, so when I was talking, I met a guy on the island yesterday. His name is Doobie. He owns a small engine repair, and like he does little work like that. Well, not little, but you know what I mean. He works on small engines and like generators and things like that. He's a local. He was walking down the beach and we started chatting, and I thought that he was saying this was the smallest island, but maybe I misunderstood him. There's a guy in chat that needs to restock Slapnut and release those other flavors. Anyone know how to get a hold of them? Yeah, I believe. Do I still have my sound effects? I don't. I don't have my Rodecaster with me, so nothing's set up for sound effects. But I think he's in this chat, Jason. I think he's in the chat, man. Yeah, per liter, I think. I'm pretty sure. I need to look at the sign to be sure, but I think that should be right because everything is in the kilometers. So GPS tells you everything in meters, kilometers. So liters, that's the same metric system. It should go along with that. And there you go. Tomorrow for the new. I've had customers in the Virgin Islands. There you go. Is shipping very much more over here, Gary? If you know. I think Matt's digging it. They're all. You having fun, Matt? Yeah, he's falling asleep right now, but yeah, they're having a great time. Oh yeah, absolutely. I haven't Googled it yet. Here you go. Gas prices in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, 1 gallon. Okay, so it is gallon price. There you go. So that makes me feel better because we do have to fill this tank up before we take it back. Any flights over 3 hours is long for me. So yeah, the flight from so we flew from Charlotte to St. Croix. It was 3.5 hours, so just over that. So whenever we come back, we do the same. We take the same route. We're gonna fly from here to Charlotte to Nashville, and then we'll drive home. So, do they have many storms? So they do. We haven't. There's none here this week. Doobie, when I was talking to him, he was telling me that most of the time when the hurricanes do come through and they hit the east side of the island. It takes the brunt of it, and then usually by the time it comes through, it's not as bad on the west. And then, of course, when it leaves and hits more water, it's heading our way. But you can see some spots here. There's a lot of places that have been damaged by hurricanes. He was telling me that there's a place down the road from here that was finally just opened. It was damaged by Hurricane Hugo, which was 10 years ago. And they just got that open. Now, that's not necessarily because of because of money issues or nothing like that. Mainly because just the way things work around here. Like if you were building a place and you needed windows put in and you try to get the window guy to show up, they'll pretty much be there when they get there. When they get there, they'll be there. It's totally different. Shipping's not bad. And hey, what's up, Tommy? It's US. USPS isn't any different. Yeah, I know it's part of the US. I didn't know if they had a higher surcharge for the distance or going over the water. I wasn't sure about that. So, small plane, 2 seats back when I was in my teens. Yeah, 4 years ago, huge hurricane hit there. Yeah, and you can see there's some spots where some of the buildings are still kind of torn apart. That they just haven't been fixed, and I'm assuming that's a lot of hurricane damage. But yeah, for the most part, everything here runs just smooth, Yep, so we drove up today. We found the Christopher Columbus landing site today at Salt River Bay. Pretty cool. So Mel took some pictures of that. Tractor trailers take a bit longer to drive to the islands. Yeah, they probably do. Yeah, it's funny here. I mean, you have the roads are small, and they still have trucks driving around here. But yeah, I'm assuming everything comes by plane or ship. So I'm curious about Amazon over here. So we started joking around, well, half joking because it would be cool to live here. But we started talking about what it would take to live here, to keep doing what I'm doing, to stream and create content and stuff like that. Amazon, there's probably no Amazon Prime here if I had to guess. Maybe I'm wrong, but I wouldn't think that there'd be Amazon Prime, or at least it's probably 5 or 10 day or something. I don't know what Amazon's like here. Internet seems to be okay here. I guess it's kind of expensive, but it seems to be working okay. So shipping, internet, of course, to do this stuff. Could probably make it happen at some point. So, all right, well, let's do our normal stuff on Monday night. Again, we're probably not going to stream too long tonight. We'll probably go an hour tops. Hey, what's up, Zeb? Good to see you, man. We'll probably go an hour tops, but I'm curious, as always, how was your weekend? This is Monday, so we're started the week off, but how was your weekend? And did you have any wins this weekend? Anything good, anything positive, whether that's in your life and content creation, at your job, at your business, whatever. What were your wins this weekend if you had any, or just how was your weekend? Ours was, we've kind of talked about it already. Ours has been good once we got out of the airport, and things have been great since. So yeah. See if I miss any comments. I don't want to miss anything. Storms, yeah, there haven't been storms at all this week. The weather this week is absolutely perfect. So nothing this week. All right, Larry says win 1,300 views on an IG reel. There you go. Congrats, man. That's awesome. G. Lou launched Myruka and welcome to new affiliate. Man, Myruka, the new scent from, I've been out for a couple days. That was released on Friday, but Myruka is good. It's a tropical scent, so that's why I said I'm going to go get some pictures somewhere around the islands, kind of some tropical pics and video. But, man, it's a good scent. If you like pineapple, hey, Gary, do me a favor, if you don't mind, throw the scent profile in the chat. But if you like pineapple, if you like tropical scents, I think you'd like this one. This one's really good. There's a lot to it. We just need to buy a condo so we have a place we can easily go to. That's probably the way we would do it. We'll buy a condo here, and then we just rent it out the rest of the time and have it paid for that way. And then we can just come stay whenever we want to. Hey, what's up, Matt? Good to see you, Beard Laws. And Rob, I saw the beard trim today, man. Looks good. At least I think that was today. I saw it on IG just before I went live. So good to see you, man. Rob says, UNC win this week and hoping for a championship win tonight. Is that tonight? Oh, it is Monday. All right, hey, boys. Who's winning the game tonight? What does Mason think? He has no idea what's going on. He's got his AirPods in. So we've got one vote for North Carolina. MJ, who's going to win tonight? All right, so we have 2 Carolinas, so I think Carolina may do it. All right. So there it is. Pineapple, vanilla, Meyer lemon, oud, pipe smoke, and brown sugar. It's really good. Really, really good. Rachel scheduled Facebook post through April 25th. There you go. I've got to get better at that. I need you to teach me how you do it so well. Beard Laws is hoping for North Carolina also. Mr. Weatherby, I got to visit both my boys since Corey moved closer to Tennessee. Yes. Yeah, and Corey, if you're still here, let us know how you're settling in, man. I haven't got to talk to too many people in the last several days, but how are you settling in? How are things going? UNC, says Zeb. Yeah, I'm guessing UNC's going to win it. That's probably my pick also. All right, so that was your weekends. What about your upcoming week? Anything you're looking forward to during this upcoming week besides North Carolina winning the title tonight? My mouth is really dry. We literally just ate like an hour ago, and I ate way too much. And had some rum with that, so my mouth is a little bit dry. So, got to keep drinking the water. So what are you looking forward to during this upcoming week? For us, just doing the same. I mean, Saturday we fly out, but to head back home. But we're having a great week, so that's what we're looking forward to. Gary booked our Hershey Park trip for Easter. Nice. I've never been there. Never been to Hershey Park. So you're talking about is that the same? The chocolate factory, the whole Hershey tour over there? J. Cruz says, Ken, should we break the news? Hey, if you got news to break, go for it, brother. What you got? Or is this something I know and I'm not thinking about? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Hey, yeah, whatever you want to do, man. If you want to put it out there, we'll do it. It's up to you. Dan B, another week closer to my trip to Miami Beach. April 28th, also pay week. There you go, pay week. Yes, pay week for us too. Friday, yeah, so that's the whole chocolate factory, everything there. More beaches, sightseeing, and getting the St. Croix tan on. I'm sure I'll come back with a farmer tan, but that's all right. Hey, what's up, Mark? Good to see you, man. Okay, then hey, break the news, man. If you want to, break the news. Break the news. Yeah, Mark, good to see you, brother. Hope you all are doing well. So who else is on spring break this week? I know it's obviously for us, it's spring break. Is anybody else in here on spring break also? Yep, OG Rob's in the house. Let me make sure that things are muted here. All right. How do you feel about West Y Saddle Up? I have mine was delivered today and I haven't beard. Oh, it's a great leather scent. I like that one. It's one of my favorite leather scents. Really good, really good. Too old? Oh, Matt, you're not too old for spring break. You're getting ready to get married, brother. You're not too old. Brother Cruz. Yep. So, all right. So I think, let me know if you haven't put in there yet what you're looking forward to this week. But J. Cruz, I'm waiting for your message, I guess. If you want to break something, go ahead and break it. Oh, is Rob doing some new stuff? Barbecue content? Is that what you're going to be doing? Be looking forward to that. Hey, what's up, Chris? Yeah, who knew, right? Who knew that I like leather? Today, though, I'm wearing something completely different. I'm wearing Sweeney by Chesapeake. Still wearing my old Chesapeake stuff. So I got Sweeney in today. What are you doing working, Ken? Enjoy your vacation. Hey, it's Monday night, man. The shows goes on. I'm not doing the Friday night show. We didn't do it this past Friday, and I'm not doing the Friday coming up just because of traveling plans. It just doesn't quite work out well. But hey, it's Monday night. I brought the things I needed to get set up, and then once this is done, it's all going to get broken down, and it's back to vacation. So, yeah, I wanted to still come hang out with you guys because, I mean, I say it every week, and I say it in most videos, but, you know, hanging out with you guys on Monday nights and on Friday nights, you know, you guys are all part of our family, so I don't want to miss every stream just because I'm gone. If I can work it in, I'm going to go live. I've only missed, I think, one other live stream since I've started streaming in April of 2020. Yeah, April 2020. I've only missed one live stream since then. I'd love to keep it that way. Last Friday, this Friday couldn't be helped, but we made tonight work. So yeah, we're enjoying it. I'm stuffed right now. I'm full. Probably when the stream's over, I'm gonna go lay down because I can't move. We've been eating like crazy. Mostly like the same couple of places right up the street. Just dinner. The boys got the barbecue covered. Yep, good to see you, Chris. Good to see you, man. All right, so that's everybody's week. Again, for us, we're just doing what we're doing here. We fly back in on Saturday, so Saturday will be another travel day, and then it's life back to normal. So yeah. I'm all messed up here because I don't have my buttons. I have had fish. I've had fish. Yeah. So we had. I believe it was. Hold on a second. Red snapper. I'm pretty sure is what it was. It was. So I've had a fish Reuben. Like I don't know about you guys, but I like Reubens, which you guys know is like corned beef, sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, and Thousand Island. This is a fish Reuben, so it's the same thing, but instead of corned beef, it's fish. It was really good, but it was huge. So I've had fried fish. I haven't had the fish that I think you're probably talking about, which is the fish I know you like, the whole fish fried. I don't know if I can do that, man. I can't eat something that's looking at me. So what's up, Russ? Great to see you. You getting used to driving on the other side of the road? I think I am. I think I've gotten pretty used to it. I've gotten comfortable driving on that side. It's different because everything is flipped. So like even on a 2-lane, like there's a bypass that goes through, I guess, the center of the island. And so it's basically a big 4-lane highway and everything is flipped. So now the inside lane that we're used to, well, let me rephrase that. The right lane of a 2-lane highway, which is normally just the cruising lane, and then you have the left lane as the fast lane, everything is flipped. So now you drive on the left side. The right lane is actually the fast lane. So if you're just cruising, you drive in what we know is the fast lane. I've gotten used to that. There's a couple of huge hills that we've found by mistake, just kind of driving around and seeing what was around. GPS getting messed up, trying to find a restaurant we were looking for this morning. There's some hills here that are just like roller coaster steep. It's crazy. So you just throw the gear shifter and in low. So the SUV that we have, it has like secondary drive and then low. You just throw it in those gears and coast down the hill, and the kids are screaming and potholes are bumping and kids are hitting heads. It's funny. But I think I'm getting used to it, yeah. Hey, what's up, Vato? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Cruz, what's the news? I'm waiting for it. Yeah, Mel's laying down because she can't move. We ate a lot. That's not the news. I wish I had my Roadcaster. I'd give you a sound on that. Yes. Yeah, it's good fish. Let's see. Neither of the Saints. Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking for it. Maybe it was the Packers thing. I don't know. Brian says, I'm not a big fan of fish sandwiches. Sounds like the bread absorbs, or seems like the bread absorbs too much of the flavor. Yeah, I've had that before. What I've had here so far, which is just one piece of fish, it's cooked so well it hasn't done that. But yeah. That's kind of what I thought that was. It was a setup for the Packers joke. All right. The skull shaver, Rob, the skull shaver you gave me is a dream. I'm going for the baked egg style this summer. There you go. That skull shaver is no joke. Okay, so Mel put the hill videos on Facebook, so yeah, they're crazy. No, I know you don't. You just eat the rest of it, but yeah, I don't know if I could eat that anyway. Yeah, we got to plan like a trip, like a few of us over here at some point. It would be so cool to have a group of you guys over here, ladies and guys, over here hanging out. So Rob, I know that you had one. Are you growing your hair back out? Is that what's? Because I'm pretty sure you have hair in your picture today. So you meant to say bald. I hear you. Yeah, I'm guessing, Rob, did you grow your hair back out? All right. Where are we at? We're at 7:30. Should come to Michigan. When are y'all going? Or maybe you can text me or whatever, but probably won't be any traveling again for a couple of months anyway. You're planning on going really long with it. Well, that's cool. Can't wait to see that. Need to turn off spell check. All right, so why don't we do this? Let's jump into, because again, we're not going to stream long tonight. We're going to stream for probably an hour. I don't see any content creation questions or anything like that, so let's just be a hangout tonight, which is completely fine. So yeah, let's see. Trying to absorb as much of this way. So I hear the weather back home has been rainy and cold still, so we're not missing that. Mel is the ACH and coach. She holds everything together, man. Russ, she is for sure, holding everything together. Even though she's wrong sometimes, she won't tell you that, but sometimes it happens. Just kidding. She's great. She definitely keeps everything going for us. So, yeah, Gary, we're in Michigan. All right, well, why don't we let me see if I got this set up. I believe I do. Hold on a second. We'll go ahead and jump into a little bit of this or that. Okay. Looks like it's working all right. Let's see. There we go. So we'll do some this or that, and we'll just we'll go through a couple of these, and then we'll kind of end for the night at 7:30. So we'll see what you guys want to talk about. We'll go through these, and yeah. Yep, enjoy it. Yep, she is my agent. Rain and 40. So ending in Mackinac up in the UP. There you go. All right, so for those of you that, if you think about where you've traveled to, or if not, just think about what fast food restaurant do you wish was in other countries when you visit? What fast food restaurant do you wish was in other countries when you visit? So we, for us, I don't know if I have an answer for that. We thought about stopping, like we almost ate pizza today because we were in town. We were trying to get back here with the bakery stuff, and today was a little more low key. And we almost ate a Pizza Hut, but there's no dine-in, so we didn't do that. And then we went to Little Caesars inside Kmart. There's still a Kmart here, which is cool, but they were closed. Something was broken inside. They were working on something, so they were closed. So we ended up back here at the I keep calling it the hole in the wall. It's Off the Wall, which has been, we've eaten here like 3 times already, this Off the Wall place. This is, if you guys saw my Instagram story, this is the restaurant we were walking past with the Green Bay flags. So this is the lady from Wisconsin. She's got a Green Bay flag and a bunch of Packers signs up around her little bar there. And so we have been there, we've eaten there 3 times already. All right, so Mel says Chick-fil-A. I think that's probably my answer also. If I can only choose one fast food restaurant, Chick-fil-A is normally going to be it. Hey, what's up, Scott? Good to see you, man. Rachel was born in Michigan. Michigan is beautiful. Love it here. Trying to get comments. There we go. All right. So Mark says KFC. Yes, J. Cruz, there is a Kmart here. I think so. It's funny. We had a Kmart until 2 or 3 years ago is when it closed. And so, yeah, there is a Kmart here, which is cool. So we went into Kmart today and walked around for a little bit. Dunkin' for coffee and Chick-fil-A for food. Yes, go Pack go. It was cool walking by seeing the Green Bay stuff. And like I said, we've eaten there 3 times now. So now she moved here 30 years ago, and she said the best part is she does not have to shovel snow, so she's cool with that. But she does love Wisconsin. All right, Dairy Queen or Taco Bell. Yeah, Nick Lazzie. So yeah, there are Chinese restaurants. So it's just like any other town in the States. There's Chinese restaurants. There's Mexican restaurants. It's literally driving around. Downtown Christiansted looks pretty much like any other place. There's all those same kind of places. Obviously the atmosphere is different. The driving is different. The people are so nice. It's crazy. Everybody's just really polite, and they'll just walk up and start talking to you and sit on your car, and everything's just so laid back here. Like, there's speed limit signs in some places. The police here, I don't think they're so worried about speed limits. There's just really, it's just laid back. Like, we were at, so I'm not going to say exactly the words, but you'll have to kind of figure out what I'm talking about. So we were down at the beach yesterday. There were police officers around. So on Sunday, they do what's called Sunday Fun Day, where the beaches down here are just packed with people. You got people out that are barbecuing, and there's food trucks and all kinds of cool stuff going on. People hanging out, riding their motorcycles down to the beach. It's just like a free for all, and it's really cool. But we probably saw like 4 police cars in that area where we were. Not really patrolling or nothing, just there. Like, they're just there hanging out. And up and down the beach, there are people, everywhere. And like, nobody, it doesn't bother anybody. Nobody cares. It's just a thing. So it's really laid back here. Like, everybody's nice and chill, and it's so cool to be here. I think Rachel is probably talking to Gary or somebody about Michigan. I think Dundee, Michigan, I'm guessing. Mark, El Pollo Loco is better. So at a Mexican restaurant where we live, there's a dish that I like to get that's called Loco. It's Loco Bandito, and then there's one that's El Pollo Bandito. But I don't know if you're talking about a name of a restaurant or something else. Yeah, there's a Starbucks here also, yeah. Yes, the Kmart here has a ton of that, and it's like $9.99 a bottle. And just so we're clear, you are allowed to bring 6 bottles in your carry-on luggage. Just saying. Maybe some making a trip back. Haven't seen a Kmart for at least 15 years around here. Yeah, we had one of the last open Kmarts that I really knew about from between there and Tennessee. Ours, again, just closed a couple of years ago. Hey, Dean, what's up? No worries, man. I know there's always some stuff going on. There's sometimes there's streams I don't make. But it's great to see you, man. Lots of house repairs have been going on. Yeah, I think you were talking about your garage a couple of weeks ago, right? I would like to always be able to go to my local coffee shop. You know what? We haven't found a coffee shop here yet. We need to. Yeah, barely any speed limit signs, no street lights. There are some red street lights. So the street lights that are here, there's a few like down on the strip where we are. But for the most part, so around these areas we're talking about where you drive around and there's no guardrail, there are no street lights. It's like pitch dark outside. So, hey, Aaron, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. Scott, good to see you. We are doing great. Hope you guys are also. It's like you never left. Other than driving around and that kind of stuff, no. So, Kmart closed here a few years back. Yeah, I believe they closed all of them pretty much. So it's funny. We were driving down in Christiansted yesterday, and there was a sign for a Blockbuster. And I said, if there's really a Blockbuster here, then that Netflix documentary about the last remaining Blockbuster, and I think it's in Oregon. It's somewhere over on the West Coast. I was like, that documentary is wrong if there's actually a Blockbuster here. But there was no Blockbuster. There was a sign, but we didn't see it in the shopping center that it was supposed to be in. So I don't think it was actually there. Dean just moved into his new house. Yeah, I know he said something a couple of weeks ago about his garage being worked on or something. Is he was going to do some videos in his garage. I remember when Kmart had diners in them, blue light specials. Yeah, I think ours used to. And then we have a store. We used to have a store called Roses. It may still be there, but they used to have a restaurant as part of that also. My grandfather used to go eat there all the time. When you get back, I'm going to be hitting you up. I have a few questions about something content related. Hey, if you want to drop it here, go for it, man. But that's absolutely fine too. I'm going to say this wrong, and I'm sorry. The Rio Pill Room. Hi Ken, just getting started with my own channel, and wanted to stop by and say hi. I appreciate your content. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate you for being here. I don't think I've seen you here before, unless you're here with a different name, but I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. Thanks for being here. If there's anything I can do, let me know. Let's see. Doing well, just nervous and excited both about this weekend. First local. Oh, nice. You guys going to like a local craft show? There you go. Tommy says we still have Roses here. I think our Roses is still open, but I don't believe the restaurant's there anymore. Garage is being used for storage and the old owners. They have been moving stuff, so hopefully very soon. There you go. I'll be here, man, whenever you get it started. All right, let's see what we got next. Okay, your favorite travel photo ever taken. What is... And that didn't change here. Hold on. I don't know why that didn't work. Hold on a second. There we go. Favorite travel photo taken. So back on to the next question. Your favorite travel photo you've ever taken. Scott says, currently posting my review on whiskey and hardtack. Can't believe it took me this long to try them. There you go. Hey, it's never too late, man. Our Kmart had ham on buns in a deli. I miss those. They were great. There used to be a whole lot more deli type things, which we don't have a lot of them. So we used to have a grocery store called Houchins. It's not there anymore, but there used to be like a little deli off the side of that. My grandmother used to love getting food from there. I don't remember ham on buns in Kmart, but I do remember, deli food in those. Every one of them, yeah, Mel's been taking a lot of pictures. Me and Zeb are going to do a live stream. It's going to be on my channel, but he's hosting it. I was going to see what I will need to do on my end, also set up mods. Okay. Yeah, when are you guys doing that? I'd be glad to definitely help you out. It's a spring market with a live concert and booths at a brewery parking lot. It's going to be interesting for sure. That sounds awesome, man. When is that? When is that, Scott? Let me know when that is. Because I don't think you all are too far from us. That'd be cool to come up and hang out if we're back. Wisconsin does, yeah, a lot of deli food stuff. All right, so Mark says, a pic that I took on a sandbar in the Gulf of Mexico off the coast of Florida. Very nice. Very nice. There's sandbars are cool. We went to this place a couple of years ago. We were in Hilton Head, and we got to take a boat out to this. They called it, Mel, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was called like the Disappearing Island or something like that. And when the tide was low, you could go out there and you could walk across this sandbar just out in the middle of the ocean. And so they only ran the boat out there like at certain times when the tide was right. But it was awesome. I heard Macy's bought Toys R Us. What would you guys want to come back? I've been hearing some rumors that Toys R Us may be coming back, but I didn't know it was Macy's. That's cool. What would I want to come back? You talking store-wise? I don't know for me. I don't know if there's a store that I really would care because I do most of my shopping online, so I'd be fine with nothing but Vanishing Island. Okay, Vanishing Island. Thursday, April 28th, NFL Draft live stream. Won't be showing it. Yeah, I'm just going to have coverage and live reaction. That'll be cool. That's a Thursday, yeah. Miss Woolworths. I don't know if I ever been into a Woolworths. Nicholas C. will be here until basically Friday night. We'll be here till Saturday, so we leave really early Saturday morning. Favorite travel photo I've taken is of my oldest daughter when she was 6 next to the Ohio River. Very nice, man. We're out on the Ohio River, Dean, because I know you're out in Arizona. Where were you at on the Ohio River when you took that? And Mel remembers Woolworths. There you go. All right, most embarrassing travel moment. What is your most embarrassing travel moment? Take that one off there. Most embarrassing travel moment. I don't know if I have one. Do I have one? I did pull out in front of a car today by mistake, making a... What did I do? I was making a left turn, and there was a car coming from this way, everything being backwards driving. I don't know that I was embarrassed, but I was like, oh, sorry. I'm the idiot traveler. Sorry about that. We haven't decided yet if it's on IG or YouTube, but I want to be prepared if we do YouTube. I mean, if you're... I know you're not asking me. You may be. I don't know. I would always recommend YouTube. I think IG live streams are cool just for little hangout chats. If you have a live stream with a purpose like that or like, something else, I think YouTube's the way to go. But obviously do whatever platform you're comfortable with so that you do it and it goes well for you. You were in Wheeling, West Virginia. Okay, nice. Oh, no, I missed it. Let me go up and look. Day and time. Okay, April 9th, 5 to 9 p.m., Two Tom's Brewery, Fort Wayne. Oh, man, we'll still be April 9th. No, that's Friday. We'll still be here. But let us know if you do something like that because you're not far away. So if you do something like that another weekend, yeah, it'd be cool to come up and hang out. And he said, most embarrassing travel moment for me is when I lost all my luggage on a Greyhound bus. Oh, man. You lost it or Greyhound lost it? We have one of those in Oak Hill talking about Woolworths. Would you let your son drive since he's learning how to drive there? Probably not since it's backwards. I asked him yesterday if he wanted to drive. Now, with our rental car, apparently I'm the only one that can drive the car. But I asked him if he did want to drive, and he said no. He was not excited about it, so we'll see. Dan B, forgetting to call the bank before I left for vacation to let them know I was traveling out of state, and my debit card got declined and blocked until I called the bank directly to let them know where I was. Yep. Yeah, the way our bank works, we can travel to any state that borders Kentucky, but if we go beyond that, we do have to call and let them know that we'll be traveling. It's Saturday. We'll be traveling back Saturday, so we still won't be around for this one. But definitely want to meet up at some point. Most embarrassing and dumbest is losing my wallet in Mexico. Now, did you ever get it back? We thought about going to Mexico. We had planned on initially when we scheduled this trip last year. We were thinking about Mexico, but we changed our mind only because of the COVID vaccination stuff and the rules, the travel. The things you had to do to travel during this pandemic, we went here because it was going to be a little bit easier. So we decided against Mexico, but we still want to go to Mexico at some point. Greyhound lost it. Yeah, that stinks, man. Yeah, good learning. Yeah, it is as long as he remembers to get back on the right side of the road whenever we get home, yeah. Didn't get it back for like 8 months after claim. All my clothes were in there, so I came home with nothing. Man, 8 months. There we go. Lost my bikini at a water park at the Kalahari when I was in my 20s, trying to surf indoors at a simulator. There you go. Hey, sorry I'm late. Been bear watching this afternoon. Saw 17 and got photos. Oh, man, are you in the Smokies? I know you were planning on going. Are you there right now? That's awesome. But what's up, Billy? Good to see you, man. Ellie says, when I was 9 at Disney, went go-karting. Someone pushed my cart on purpose and I spun out. I went full Peter Griffin, grabbing his knees, making pain noises. There you go. I would love to see that on video. Is that on video somewhere, Ellie? If it is, you need to share that. That'd be awesome. My most embarrassing moment is when I was in Illinois. A guy blew a kiss to my mom and I gave him the bird. There you go. Never got it back. Pretty sure I left it in the taxi after paying for the ride. That stinks, man. And I think Aaron's picking on Billy. That's okay. All right, let's do one more. Let's see. Let's find a good one. Let's find. I don't know. Let's find one that's interesting here. Maybe we can do something with this one since I'm stuffed. What international dish would you eat for the rest of your life? Taxi rides in Mexico, super crazy fun though. They just don't care. They even drive on the sidewalk. I have to remember that if we go to Mexico. No video. This was back in 93. Yeah, I hear you. So much more stuff that we can get caught on video now because everybody has a camera in their hand. So what international dish would you eat for the rest of your life? What would I say to this one? I've had a lot of good stuff. I think for me, it would be something German. I think it would be something German. But that sounds pretty good too. Street tacos from Mexico. That sounds great too. Tacos. Yeah, 2 tacos so far. Y'all are making me maybe change my mind. There's a lot of good German food though. You can't, I mean, there's German restaurants in the States, but it's hard to find. Oh, nope. I just changed my mind. Mel says Tony's Pizza in Germany. Sesame chicken, real from Italy pizza, or coconut curry. So I changed my mind. Mine would be Korean food. Bulgogi. And I guess technically I can't eat that for the rest of my life because we have one, but yeah, if I had to pick one to eat for the rest of my life and it's all I could eat, it would be bulgogi. Korean bulgogi. I don't remember the names of all the sides that come with it, but yeah. Or sushi from Japan. I can't do sushi. Not me. About to tear up some wings. Where are you at? Are you at Bennett's or where are you at? Mexican or seafood. Scott says probably Mexican. I would like to have Ireland down the block for a dream vacation. Yeah, one day Mel and I are going to go to Ireland. We may take the kids. Who knows? We might. Hey, what's up, Michael P? Hope y'all are having a great time. Looks beautiful there. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we started saving up for it last year. As soon as we got back from spring break last year, we started planning this trip. Started saving to pay for plane tickets and stuff. So, yeah, we planned for it a year ago. It is great here. We love it. Italian and Mexican dishes. General Tso's chicken or tacos. That's a great one. Don't think I've had any true international dishes. Nope, stopped by Publix and bought up a bunch. There you go. Oh, my mouth is so dry. I would disrespect Italian food if I go to Italy because I don't like ricotta cheese. Do they use a lot of it, though? I don't know. Is that something they actually use a lot of, or is it other types of cheese? So, all right. Well, we will go ahead and stop that there. So, let's see. It's weird not having all my equipment with me, so there we go. I think I got... All right, there we go. So, let's see. Scott says, if I could visit anywhere, Japan, UK, and Germany are on my list. Germany's amazing. Germany is amazing. Must have reached your internet limit. Your internet started buffering. I hope not. Hopefully it clears up. We're going to end anyway. So, man, I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. We've been going for about an hour, so I wanted to keep it more to an hour tonight. But again, there was really I didn't have any agenda or any plan for the stream tonight. I just wanted to come hang out with you guys for a little bit. So thanks for being here for sure. Hope you guys all have a great week. If there's anything that I can do, send me a message. The best way to get a hold of me is through IG or my email. If you do send something, I don't respond right away. I promise you I will get back to you. But if there's anything I can do, look for me there. Of course, you know my website, kenthecontentcoach.com. My email's right there. Social media links in the description of this video and every other video. So appreciate you guys so much for being here. If you haven't checked out the Facebook group, make sure you do that. Facebook group is Ken the Content Coach. The Creators Lounge, that link will be in the description of this also. And that's going to be it for the night. So let me click my button because, again, I don't have my stream deck. So yeah. Well, hey, you guys have a great week. Appreciate all of you for being here. Yeah, appreciate you all. Yeah, I'm going to give you a call, man. I'm going to give you a call. Appreciate you, Russ. Yeah, appreciate all of you. Thanks for hanging out tonight for the hour. Even when there's nothing going on, we're not talking about anything, content creation tonight. I just want to make sure that I got to come hang out with you guys for a little bit. So thanks so much for being here. And, sounds good, Michael P. Sounds good, man. I'll be here. So anyway, we'll see you guys. We will not be live on Friday just because of traveling, but we will be back to normal schedule Monday. Monday got a surprise for you guys. Somebody's going to be on Monday. I got to remind him, but I'm pretty sure it's on his calendar. Monday's going to be a cool show. It's going to be kind of laid back, but we're going to talk some cool stuff when it comes to content creation and your niche and making changes and things like that. Got a really cool guest I'm excited to chat with. So the only thing that I'll say right now, it's somebody that I've streamed with before, and he's just really cool to sit and talk to. So that'll be Monday. So we'll see you on Monday. Y'all have a great week. Thanks so much for being here. As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Just hit record. We'll see you guys on next Monday, a week from today.